I know I said I was going, but let me just talk about this. Making money is a professional sport, but the beauty in it is once you figure it out, you fall in love with it, right? Like making money, like I view myself as a financial athlete. I was just talking about this the other day. Um, I'm not sure if that's even a word, but if it is, I think let's coin that word, right? We're financial athletes. Like this is what we do. Like making money is a sport. But if you think about it, making money is easy. Once you figure it out, because I view making money as a science. It's almost like its own scientific subject, right? Because people think making money is luck. There's no luck in making money. Yes, but there's opportunities that present themselves, and if you're prepared, people call you lucky, right? But luck is preparation meeting opportunity. Opportunity strikes you all the time, but if you aren't prepared for it, you never get lucky, right? So making money, there is no luck to it. So you have to follow a systematic process, right? Or I should say, making and keeping money, right? And just like with science, take for example physics. You can try to not follow the rules of physics or the laws of physics. Guess what? Physics does not care, right? If you go and fall off a cliff, gravity won't care about your feelings. Okay? Gravity is what gravity does. So making money is the same way. Once you realize that, and you view making money as a science, and you realize that doesn't matter about your feelings. Like doesn't matter how many times you FOMO into something, right? It it will teach you that lesson until you master that lesson. But once you realize that, okay, this is a lesson I have to learn, like even like the last bear market, lots of people got wrecked, right? Lots of people lost money. But if they didn't learn that lesson, they'll get wrecked again. So when you view, when you fail in something, in this case, investing, trading, or let's say being a financial athlete, you have to view it as a stepping stone to something even greater. You have to view it as a teaching lesson, and that's how you master money, right? Because let's take let's take investing in crypto, right? Since this is a crypto show, investing in crypto, if you FOMO into something and you end up losing money, what's the lesson in that? The lesson is one, don't FOMO. But if you never learn that lesson, you'll always lose money, or you'll never make money, right? Because making money comes from your failures, right? So that's why when I invest in something, I always do my own research. Like I've never ever invested in something without really doing my own research. I mean, yes, you could like outsource it, but then there'll be no lesson in it for you, right? If that makes sense. Um, but what you could do, right? If you're going to outsource it, you have to really make sure the people you're outsourcing to, you have to do your research on them, right? For example, like I'm not doing code reviews, right? But I have a team that does code reviews, right? And but I've researched them, right? I've done my homework on them. I've quizzed them, tested them, interviewed them, right? And I've taught them our process. So there's trust in that. But yeah, I mean, we're financial athletes, and we're financial athletes playing a game of science. Once you have that mindset, making money is easy, right? And when I say financial athlete, I say the word athlete because, like, what does LeBron do? LeBron James, right? The best athlete. What does Cristiano Ronaldo do? Lionel Messi, right? Take the best athletes. What do? They're always in tip-top shape, right? So same thing. We have to do the same thing financially. We have to make sure we're always reading, doing our research, and pushing the edge, and always aspiring for greatness. but you also have to be willing to give up good to get to great. You have to be willing to sacrifice. But once you figure that out, I mean, you can make money easy, easy. Um, and you have to be willing to put in the time, put in the work, make the big bets. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. Let me check the comments here. Uh, 1 plus 2 equals 2. Facts, no feelings. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, thank you guys for the comments. Be sure to smash the like button if you guys are enjoying this. Financial athletes, Olympics on the moon. Keeping money is not easy though. Oh yeah, I mean, I would say keeping money is easy if you've lost it and you learned your lesson. I mean, because I'll be honest with you, the first bull run, oh man, I was on.
We just landed on the moon.
Man, I thought, dude, to show you how naive I was. I mean, just think about this. I literally thought I was going to flip shitcoins and become a billionaire. Like looking back at it now, it sounds so ridiculous. But back then, because like in 2017, the ICO mania, we literally thought we could, because we were flipping these ICOs like pancakes, man. We were putting in 5K, getting 50K, putting in 50K, getting $500,000, right? Because I turned about 20 grand, and then I was also kind of dollar cost averaging and stuff, but basically 20 grand into like 5 million in a year, right? So looking, I mean, so at that time, of course, I thought I was gonna flip 5 million to 50 million, and flip 50 million to $500,000,000, and flip $500,000,000 to 5 billion, and buy the Lakers or the Knicks or the Wizards NBA team, right? Because I was like, we had a system where we're flipping these pancakes, and crypto is the future. Of course, this is gonna work. But obviously, that did not pan out. Eventually, the music stopped, and we came back to reality. But to just think about it, right? Obviously, that was a lesson for all of us to learn, myself included, right? And the lesson was, I mean, to learn the market cycle, right? Because I learned that there was a bull run. Because let's say the bull run for crypto was what? Because I got into, let's say 20, for me it was 2016, 2017, and early beginning of 2018. Let's say the first quarter, maybe the first half of the year, right? That was a bull run. Then that bear market, man, that was brutal. That was a brutal bear market. Went from 2018 till 2019, right? But it felt like forever. Felt like forever, right? And that crash, where alts lost 95% of their value almost, some went to zero. Ether lost 90%. Bitcoin lost 85% of its value. To go from 19K to like 3K, oh man, that was brutal. But there was a lesson. And the lesson was, man, get it while the getting is good, right? Like tomorrow is never promised. Like when things are going up, they won't go up forever. They won't go up indefinitely, right? And it also taught me that markets are a science. In a way, they kind of evolve, right? There's an evolution in markets. Markets are always competing and evolving and getting smarter. And the other side is competing with the other side, buyers and sellers. And as they evolve, right, it's a game. It's a sport, financial athletes, right? Because one side learns, okay, this is what we have to do to get better. And the other side learns, okay, these people are taking advantage of this. We have to do this to survive, right? It's so fascinating, right? So once again, I said making money, right? We're financial athletes playing a game of science. Once you have that mindset, so anyway, the person was saying keeping money is hard, right? Well, if you've made money and lost money, you have to make the money again. So you have to have learned how to make that. So one, because anybody can have a fluke, right? As we mentioned, we talked about luck earlier, but to make it again is not luck, right? So with me, like that's why I, I just love playing the game, because you can try so many different things. Because just think about it. Imagine if you're able to make millions in so many different ways. Like me myself, I've made millions investing in crypto. I've made millions from building a consulting company, 100x Advisors. I've made millions through creating content, through advertising and sponsors. I've made millions through building a software company, right? So that gives me the confidence to say, okay, you know what? Making money is easy, but it's prior to all that, there were lots of failures. Like I've launched so many businesses that failed, and all those failures are what allowed me to now make these other businesses successful, right? So it's a constant playing the game that makes you an athlete, but it's learning the lessons from your past mistakes and realizing that this is science, and science does not care about your feelings. If you don't respect the laws of physics when building an airplane, or like even Elon Musk, right? With SpaceX, they're building rocket ships to go to the moon. If they don't respect the laws of physics, that's coming straight down. That's going to crash. So if you have that same mindset with making money, it makes you pay attention to the details. But most important of all, it makes you learn from the lessons from your past mistakes. Because if you don't learn from them, you're like that person taking that rocket ship to the moon, but not paying attention to the laws of physics, and that rocket ship is going to come down crashing. So all I can say is go back, look at your past mistakes, and ask yourself, what lesson is here that I haven't learned? Because the market is brutal. The market is a science. It does not care about your feelings. If you haven't learned that lesson, like don't FOMO, or do your own research, or only put in money you're willing to lose. You'll then making money is tough, right? And then keeping the money, same thing, right? The lesson is be conservative. Don't spend more than you're willing to lose. Have savings, right? Like with me, because where I messed up in the last bull run, I was treating my crypto money like a bank account, right? Which is where I messed up, right? My crypto should have been allocated as just long-term investments, not for spending, right? But when you're seeing money multiply, right, go from 50K to 500,000, you're like, yeah, who cares? I'll make more next month. But after the bear market, oh man, you learn those lessons real quick, right? Don't treat crypto as a bank account. Learn taxes. Like taxes is one way to keep your money, right? So like all these things matter, right? Because I know lots of people. Okay, I know lots of people in 2017, they made a killing, lost that money in 2018, but the taxes they owe, they can't pay that. They have to look into like doing offers and compromises and stuff, right? So all those lessons come from playing the game and by being a financial athlete. Like, let me just check the comments real quick here. All right. Well, with that being said, thank you, everybody. Yeah, 3 hours strong. We out now. For real, for real. I appreciate it. Be sure to smash the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next stream. And as mentioned, we're doing the Token Metrics 12 days. Sorry, 12 days of Token Metrics. Today was the first day. We're giving away $1,000, 1,000 US dollars. Go to our Twitter, tag us at Token Metrics Inc. Tag your favorite project. Sorry, tag a project you think will have the best return on investment in the next 7 days, starting from today. And then use the hashtag Token Metrics. So tag the project, tag our Twitter account, use hashtag Token Metrics, and say why you think that project would have the best return. The project has to be in the top 100 market cap. If it's not, then you're disqualified, unfortunately. and we'll announce the winner on the next live stream. All right, so we definitely want to give away the $1,000, and then the tiebreaker will be the tweet that has the most retweets. So once you post your tweet, reshare with all your friends, let them know, have them retweet it, reshare it, let them know your pick, and let's see who wins that $1,000. Right, we definitely want to give away some money in the holiday spirit, right, and help you hopefully flip that into a million or a billion. With that being said, as we like to say, the moon is not the actually hold on. I got my moon guy with me, right? The moon is not the limit to the moon and beyond. Not the limit to the moon and beyond. Thank you, crypto family. I'll see you next time.